forgot that I had the Rizzler on the fucking screen. Also, the way in which I botch actually putting myself on the screen every single time, and I press some other fucking scene that I have listed on my stream, and the minions. Except that makes more sense to me. Goodbye, Rizzler. Hello, minions. Minions, Shantae, you stay. I love the Minions, and I'm so excited to go see Minions and Monsters in theaters. Who's ready to go see Minions and Monsters at the movie theater? I'm ready to go see Minions and Monsters at the movie theater. Wow, I feel like is that what DJing is like? I never tried that before. That was different. Put your hands up if you're excited to see Minions and Monsters in the movie theater. I'm so excited. I saw those clips of those girls singing like songs in Minionese at the premiere or something. If you like DJing, you should definitely play Lucio. I literally love him so bad. He used to be my main. That honestly gave Vanilla Mace vibes and I loved it. Well, thanks. Period. I literally kind of wanted to learn how to DJ, honestly, 2 months ago, and I still haven't stopped thinking about it. I don't think that I have a wide enough array of music that I'm aware of that I could do a DJ set, but like, how lit would that be? I feel like MXMtoon low-key is the perfect name for a DJ. I just happen to make indie pop music, but I kind of fucked up, and maybe my destiny is to become a DJ. DJ MXMtoon. Mixumtoon. Yo, mate. I think you just cracked the code on something. XMXtoon also works as a DJ name. It really does. It really does. Like, maybe I do need to learn how to DJ. Is this my calling? Low key? It might be my calling. I think I might have discovered something about myself right now. Also, guys, I have a special guest with me, if she will let me.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Cranky is here. She was sleeping on my desk, and now I've disturbed her peace.
Hi, Baba.
She's low-key so heavy. Thank God I'm the strongest woman in the entire world. Wait, birthdays? I heard it's everyone's birthday next month. Everybody communally is celebrating their birthday with each other in July. No matter who you are, you're going to celebrate your birthday in July. No one tell me happy birthday before July 29th. Okay, I won't. Maybe an Argentina superstition. It might be, but honestly, I'm trying to think. There's so many different superstitions. Like, I would never be one to judge anybody's superstition of anything because I'm being Chinese means that I am genetically superstitious. Like, Chinese New Year specifically, you have so many like cultural routines and rituals that you have to do. Like, I have to cut my hair before it's Chinese New Year because I can't be going into the new year with having any sort of dead old memories. I need to be fresh. I need to clean the whole house. I need to eat fish so that way I am lucky in the new year. I need to do all these different things. But there's all these types of things that everybody is a little stitious. A little stitious. That's good. But yeah. I believe it, if that's a thing where you don't want to like jinx somebody's birthday. Sounds like a lot. No, it is. It is. Chinese New Year, low-key, it's like you go to work for a holiday. You have so many things that you need to do. Like, you have to, I think, what is it? My mom, I don't know if this is normal or if this is like a standard thing that Chinese people do, but my mom does this where she's like, she buys herself new shoes going into the new year. Now, the more that I'm thinking about it, actually, that just sounds like my mom is making up a reason to buy new shoes because she's addicted to buying new shoes. But she buys new shoes like every year before New Year's because she wants to. Why are the Minions in the corner? Oh, I wouldn't be, baby. She wants to walk into the new year with a new lease on life. So that kind of actually sounds like bullshit. I think she just wants to buy shoes. And low-key, me too. So I'm gonna be telling myself that. Because banana, that's why. Okay. You guys saw the videos of the girls singing in Minionese at the Minions and Monsters premiere, right? Am I crazy? This is like, okay, the only two things that I see online right now are Love Island and Minions. Like, those are the only things. I saw the videos of all four of them doing it's like a competition, I guess. They got awarded. One of them did Bohemian Rhapsody. Props to her. It was an ambitious one to take on. She did not sound like a Minion at all. Another one did like a Michael Jackson song, and I think she was the one that won. She fucking killed that. It sounded exactly like a Minion. It was amazing. Look it up right now. She sounded exactly like a Minion. It was awesome. I saw the Michael Jackson one. That was good. Yeah, it was really good. It was so impressive. Banana Rhapsody. That was so good. Man, I really should just try and take a stab at it one day. Just, you know, sing a song in Minionese. Not today. We'll save that for another stream, but I'll try it one day. It's like watching the Mona Lisa being painted. I have not seen this, but I fear it's important that I see it. It's really good. The Michael Jackson one especially is like so impressive. I don't know how she did it. Make a Minionese prom dress. I just might have to. Honestly, maybe I'll do that after this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maya, you've done music for kids animation, right? We're gonna get you into the next Minion movie, I swear. Please, please. It was so cool. Like, I think the only movie that I got to see on a big screen that played my song in it was Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, which is a sweet movie. It's very sweet. I don't think it's a life-changing movie, but I certainly was very happy to be a part of it. But it was also so cool because they did like a whole montage sequence to Plastic Pony. It was so sick. Yes, I saw that before I knew about you. That's awesome. I know this might get me a lot of hate, but I can't tolerate Minions at all. Please don't hate me, Maya, is the one thing we have in common. Okay. Archie, I don't hate you. I was once you. I know that I've told you guys this, but I used to have a Vine account that was called The Minion Boycott, and it was dedicated solely to making Minion videos, or like videos about how I didn't like the Minions. And I was once a hater, and I thought that they were annoying, and I didn't like how everybody loved them so much. I didn't get it. And then I got old enough where I started feeling maternal about them. And I think I just completely switched my tune on it. Bring back that anti-minionism. I literally can't. Because, like, those are my kids. Those are my kids now in a way that they weren't my kids before. So it was easier to hate them. But when I look at, like, Bob and Kevin and Stuart, I'm literally like, I carried them for 9 months. I literally love them. I wonder how past Maya would react to this story. I think she would think I'm fucking crazy. She would, absolutely. OMG, so you're Gru? In a way. In a bunch of ways, aren't we all like Gru? But honestly, yeah, I really like the Minions now. The Minion Boycott is lost media. I'm pretty sure I have like a screenshot of the profile. I'll find it on my phone. It's so easy. Okay, wait. I'm manifesting something into the universe right now. You guys have probably seen this because all of you are chronically online and spend so much time on YouTube. But you've seen the Drunk Lady Productions musicals where they did like Drunk, High School Musical, and Jarvis Johnson was Troy Bolton, and they're doing Hamilton right now, and I have like a bunch of friends that are doing it, but they all get drunk or high and then they like do a musical together. Get me to the promised land right now. Get me over to LA. Whatever the drunk lady needs, I will provide. If I could do something like that, even if it wasn't for that production, I think it's just my dream to be in a musical where a bunch of people are just having fun with each other. I think that's just the truth, whether it's drunk or sober. I just want to be having fun and doing a musical. And that's my truth. And that's my freaking truth. Okay. What was I going to look up? Oh. Yeah, maybe this might not be super common because, again, everything on the internet is a fucking echo chamber. And it seems like everybody knows the same things, but actually you're all consuming different things at a vastly different rate. I'm looking up Minion Boycott. Oh, it was Minions Boycott. This was my old Vine page that you can't see, but it had like a Minions Boycott. I had 34 followers. I was following 110 people and I had 52 posts. And I literally hated them. Oh my God. I hated them recently too. Like, this is a video from 2022 that I had posted on TikTok that I was talking about how rights should be revoked from certain individuals, aka minion enjoyers.
I think rights to the internet should be revoked for certain individuals, aka minion enjoyers.
And I remember that the comment section was absolutely flooded with people getting so mad at me, being like, I actually can't believe that you don't like the minions. Like, this doesn't align with any sort of impression that I had about you. Like, this is like a pretty big betrayal. Bro, why are you live on a Monday? Feeling a little bit crazy today. But yes, like, I wouldn't even dedicate my time to Archie. Okay, yeah, you're a different kind of hater. And you know what? Respect. I can't believe the Minecraft Situationship got a song, but the Minion Boycott didn't. There's still time. Maybe I'll make a song about how much I love the Minions, or how I've changed, how much I've changed my tune on them. Betrayed by Teenage MXM Tune. Yeah, I was a hater. And then I think, yeah, in 2022, I made a video about how I hated them on TikTok, and then I had enough people paying attention to me online at that point that it did have repercussions, or people were upset with me. And then I think I went and I saw, because how many Loki, all Despicable Me movies. I went and I saw Despicable Me. No. I went and saw The Rise of Gru with my friend Juliet and my brother and his girlfriend, and I dressed up like a minion. And I think at that point I still hated them, but then I went and I saw the movie dressed like a minion. And it was, oh wait guys, the story is actually kind of funny. Okay, I'm turning off the music so that way I can lock in on telling the story. So imagine me. It's, what year did Rise of Gru come out? 2022. Okay, I'm still a hater at this point. Publicly so. I've posted a TikTok about how I think that people who like the Minions should get their rights revoked. Anyways, bye Isadora. Have a good week. Enjoy having time with your cousin. Okay, my friend Juliet and my brother and his girlfriend are all like, let's go see The Rise of Gru, because at that point it was like a whole bit on the internet to go get dressed up to go see The Rise of Gru. People were showing up in suits, blah, blah, blah. People were being menaces at the theater. I used to go to the movie theater all the time that I lived near, and we decided that we were going to buy tickets to go see The Rise of Gru, but also my friend Juliet was like, I really want to dress like a minion because I have a pair of overalls and a yellow shirt, and it's like, what? Not that hard. And so I was like, okay, fine. I'll do this with you because I don't want you to go alone dressed like a minion. I will join you in your effort to do this. So I went to a hardware store and I got protective eye goggles or whatever and painted them with silver paint on the rim so that way it looked like the Minions goggles. We get dressed up. We are running behind. We're getting to the movie theater. Both Juliet and I are dressed up like minions. We get to the movie theater. We are late. They show up and they're like, oh, the theater's actually closed. Like, you can't go in. We're standing there in our minion garb, looking like the biggest fans of The Rise of Gru that ever lived. Like, standing there looking, oh, the doors are closed. Grown ass women dressed like minions being rejected at the door from going to see The Rise of Gru. I see this woman who's telling us that we actually can't go into the theater anymore, look us up and down, taking in the outfits. And she goes, okay, you guys can go in. She took pity on me, at the time, minion hater, because she thought that I was the biggest fucking fan of that movie that ever came into the theater. I looked like I was going to ride at dawn for the Minions. Anyways, I went and I sat my ass. I parked my ass in that seat to watch The Rise of Gru dressed like a minion with my best friend Juliet, who was also dressed up. And we were late. We were like a minute behind. The movie had just started playing. And I watched the whole thing. And I thought to myself for the first time, do I like the Minions? That was the first betrayal of the Minion hatedom. I wanted to support my friend, and then I walked out of The Rise of Gru thinking, wow, maybe the Minions aren't so bad. Aurorix, thank you for gifting subs again. You are crazy. Thank you for gifting 10 subs. Oh my gosh, that's so kind. Dude, 566 gifted is so crazy. Thank you for being so generous. And welcome to stream. Okay, but also what movie theater stops people from going in after it starts? What if you gotta pee? Okay, it was an Alamo Drafthouse, which at this point I feel no reservations about talking about how it is currently one of probably the worst movie theaters that you could go see a movie in, especially since they added the system where you have to order food from your phone. I thought the one thing that you're supposed to not do at the movie theater is take your phone out. But now they're telling you that in order to get food at Alamo Drafthouse, you have to use your phone, turn on that bright ass screen and order a pizza? No. Anyways, Alamo Drafthouse has way stricter rules about when you can go in and out of a theater, I think. And so they closed the theater like, I don't even remember. 10 it was weird. They had like closed the door way sooner than I thought they were going to. But they have a weird no entry policy, and I think it's because they serve food or something. I don't know, something weird. I remember you talking about one of the Liminal Space songs that sounded like you were steal Gru's wife. Okay, Elevator, if you listen to it from the perspective of Gru, it makes sense. Elevator sounds like a song that is low-key about Gru, or from Gru's perspective. Wait, the whole concept is insane to me that you can get food during the movie. Yes. Low-key eating at a movie theater is kind of one of my favorite things in the world. I can't lie to you. There's some sort of peace that I get from getting to have like a personal pizza and watch a movie with like a frozen margarita. It's so joyful to me. So joyful. Happy Minion Monday. Archie, do you want me to take the minions off the screen? Are they making you sad? I will do it. Society has decided that phone addiction is fine, actually. We need to get off our phones, please. Aurora says that unemployed but with a mysterious income, except you are a full-time musician. Aurora, we know what Aurora does for work, and it still mystifies me. I did not know that the glass blowing industry was so lucrative. Elevator as if Gru was on an elevator all the way to the moon. Period. LMAO, why do the lyrics for Elevator actually match up with him so well? Like, it literally sounds like Gru if he was a sad girl writing a song about how he wishes he could steal the moon. But it's easier for another evil bad guy to do it and not for him. It's difficult for me to go to a theater that doesn't serve food, right? Like, I don't really want to eat popcorn low-key. One of my favorite theaters in Nashville doesn't have that much food, but they do have a really good hot dog. And so that's totally fine. I know you love the minions, so you can leave them on the screen. Thank you, Archie. Doesn't food in movie theaters cost so much, though? It does. It's kind of like going to eat at an airport. Like, the markup price is kind of exorbitant. But when I was going to Alamo Drafthouse, and that was like the only movie theater that I would eat food, I had the membership where I paid like $20 a month to go see unlimited movies a month. And so to me, it was like, okay, if I'm paying $20 and I'm not having to pay $15 every single time I go see a movie, I'm going to spend that $15 on a personal pizza. So the math was mathing inside of my mind. I have a crush on Kevin. Wait, cute. Your office would look so good with a minion plush sitting in the background. I should get it. Yeah, wait, my office it looks busted right now, guys. I moved the couch out of the back, if you were wondering why it looked slightly different than what it normally looks like. I moved the couch. The couch is currently sat inside of our movie room now, and I had bought this, I thrifted this recliner. This is terrible. Like, you can't even see any of this shit. I've thrifted this orange recliner in the back. It's this vintage recliner from like the 60s or something. And when you lean back in it, it's all fucked up because the footrest is like completely off balance. So like one side is way higher than the other. But it's really cute. But I moved it in here because there's no room for it anymore inside of that other room because we wanted to put a sofa in. And the only sofa that I was wanting to put in was a free one. So I put my old sofa that was inside of in my office. How goes the home theater? Guys, it's fucking awesome. Wait, I work at the Alamo Drafthouse. I only go because I get free tickets and 50% off. Valid. So valid. Looks like sofa for a cat. It is. It is indeed a sofa for a cat. Yeah, let us not forget that we have a literal kitty sitting over here. I wish that maybe I can put her in front of me and she'll be fine with that. Let's see.
Come here, Cranky. Come here, Cranky girl.
I'm moving you ever so slightly. How's that? My cat was on my lap in a black shirt covered in fur. Yeah, Cranky sheds like a motherfucker. I can't really. Oh my goodness, little cat cam. Aurorix, thank you for gifting another 10 subs. What a chill kitty. It's so funny because she is not chill at all, actually. She is very sweet, but she's just very talkative. A cranky cam in place right above the minions. I wish. Hi, Bobby. Can you start purring so I can put you on the mic? Gotta pause this music. Do you have something to say? Speak. Speak. Why don't you speak? Aww. She's so sweet. I love this cat. Will she have a feature on the next album? We can only hope. We can only hope. Her feature fee is a little bit high, but maybe I can work something out with the manager. Me. We'll figure it out. For these 10 subscribers, it was for the cute cat. Thank you, Aurorix. So kind. So kind. Ah, man. I speak her language. Trust me. She literally said, I hate minions. No, she didn't. She's kind of minion coded herself. She talks all the time. Nobody knows what she's saying. Pretty sweet. Momager. I low-key am. I low-key am. Love a talkative cat. Me too, Mr. T. She's so sweet. She just like is so chatty, and it's so cute because she wants to have a conversation all the time. Don't you find it extremely stressful not understanding when cats talk nonstop? Okay, it's so funny because I find it really stressful when my cat Spud talks, because I think that she only talks to me when she's in distress. But with Cranky just talks constantly. Like, I have this guest bathroom in my house where she will go and sit in the tub and listen to the echo of her own voice. Like, she will just sit there and meow, waiting to hear the echo back. So it doesn't really stress me out so much, just because I'm pretty sure she's just narcissistic. Don't you dare compare Cranky to a minion. She's a little bit like a minion. My cat just sits and stares ominously, and we have to guess. Yeah, valid. Vacant. Aria does the same. She would just talk randomly and never stop, and I'm like, what are you saying, girl? Like, I do think some cats just like the sound of their own voice. I was looking it up because it's like... I found out about this because I didn't live in a place that had woodpeckers before. I had a woodpecker last summer that was obsessed with coming to my chimney and just hitting that shit. And I was like, why is this happening? Like, is this like a mating thing? Like, are you trying to like, I don't know, do something? I looked it up. It was just because woodpeckers also just like the sound of hearing certain types of reverberation. Like, and this woodpecker had located a metal surface that was so reverberant, it reverberated so much that he was just coming back to it to just like hit it over and over and over because it was fun. So I think animals are mysteries. But she talks about looking at me, and she's like talking to me. Yeah, Cranky does that, and I'm pretty sure she's just begging for food every single time. But she gets so much food, and she's a little bit chubby. She loves the sound of her own meow. It's true. She's just imagining herself singing a song and surprising everyone at school. Wait, cute. That's so cute. I found out recently that squirrels are not found in Australia. Okay, I didn't actually know that. I wasn't paying attention enough to look around when I was in Australia to remember whether or not squirrels were even there. As someone who went to a squirrel-friendly college, I cannot approve of the fuck squirrels agenda. Okay, I think that there are plenty of nice squirrels in the world, and I think that they probably do a lot that I don't even see, and I think they are largely cute. But also, I think there can be bad eggs in any grouping of species. And that's my opinion on that. What was I going to say? Oh, Australia. Crazy. It's weird being like in a country where you're like, this is a completely different ecosystem than a lot of what I'm familiar with. And I felt that. I went to this wildlife sanctuary when I was younger. Not that much younger. I was like 18, I think, when I went. And they had like a bunch of different pigeons. And that was the first time that I had learned that like the pigeon that we see in North America is one of many different kinds of, like, pigeons can look really different depending on where you are, especially like country to country, continent to continent. And I found out that the pigeons we have in like Europe and North America are the ugliest fucking pigeons in the whole genus. Like, there are pigeons that are rainbow that exist in the world, but we didn't get that. We didn't get the like iridescent, beautiful pigeon. We got the sort of basic default standard edition version. Aussie doesn't have native squirrels because it's separate from the supercontinent before squirrels evolved and spread across the world. The world is a fascinating place. As a former New York City girl. What? Yeah, there's different kinds of pigeons, guys. Did you know this? Different regional spawns. No, literally, they are like, it's fully like a Pokemon situation. It's wild. There's so many kinds of pigeons. Anyways, fun to learn. My city has iridescent pigeons in the new update. It's like when that really fancy bird was in Central Park for a few months. Yeah, birds are cool. Victoria crown pigeons are awesome. Victoria crown pigeons. Let me look. Victoria crowned pigeons. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Y'all, this bird fucks. I need to see a drag queen immediately do a look based off of this. I need to see. Hold on. Check this bird out. Wow, wait, why is that image so large? Pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. You don't even need Google. I'll just put the bird photo on the screen for you. How about that? That's amazing. There's so many different kinds of wildlife on this in this world. Replacing the Rizzler. Yeah, he actually did. I did replace the file on that source. Oh my god. Okay, remove. Goodbye, bird. Man, there was a flamingo in a zoo near me that escaped and flew all the way to France, and now it's just there chilling. There was some place, maybe it was in America, I don't remember, where like a bunch of parakeets got out or something. Is it London? I think this is London. London, a bunch of parakeets escaped like domestic captivity or something, and then now they live in the city, but now there's like a bunch of like wild parakeets and stuff across London, which is why in The Boy and the Heron there's like a parakeet city that Miyazaki made or something. But I could be completely botching this and making up a memory that doesn't actually exist. I volunteered at a local wild animal shelter and fell in love with hawks. They're incredibly sweet. Hawks are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I got to be up close and personal with a hawk for the first time when I was at Dollywood 2 years ago. And they have like, Dollywood has an amazing animal rescue like sanctuary, especially for eagles that aren't able to like live in the wild because of different ailments or like disabilities and can't like adapt or adjust to the wild as easily. So they've got like an eagle sanctuary at Dollywood. That's so lit. Pretty crazy. Can you put images nonstop every stream until your face is uncovered? Okay, let's think. What did we have before? We had, let me put the pigeon in the Rizzler back. Okay, y'all convinced me. I'll put the pigeon in the Rizzler back. All right, Rizzler, there he is. We're going to put him up here. And then we're going to add the pigeon. So, here, I'm going to put the pigeon, like, right there. It doesn't cover me. Replace the Rizzler's face with the pigeon's face. Guys, that is way above my pay grade. Oh my god, wait, they're actually kind of matching. Aww. Blue much? Since when don't you like chaos? That's also true. The way I don't give a fuck about my stream's layout should be studied. Since Big Bird and Big Dog. I love that the stream is now birds and Cookie Monster. I think it's beautiful. Have you ever met an emu? I have in Australia. So crazy. That is the closest thing I've ever seen to a dinosaur. It was insane. I loved it. It was so cool. I got to feed emu. I got to feed emus. I got to feed kangaroo. It was so cool. So cool. Newsletter tomorrow? Yes! I'm going to send it out on time this time. And there's a question at the end, so if you guys want to answer it, take your time, of course. But there's a prompt involved. There's a prompt involved. Is Maya a bird, a minion, or a Cookie Monster in this situation? I do feel like my vibes are more that of a minion still, out of the current selection. Although I do love Cookie Monster very deeply. Don't you always send it on time? Okay, actually I didn't this month because I technically sent it out on the 1st, but normally I send it out on the last day of the month. So I fucked it up this month, but I'm going to get back on my shit. I'm going to get back on my shit. I think you were all 3 of these images. It's true. Thank you, Mr. T. Sort of a mixed race baddie, if you will. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my god, guys. Okay, wait. I actually need your help. Tonight, we're having our friends over, my boyfriend and I, and we've decided to start a movie club with them where every couple weeks somebody in the group chooses a movie, but nobody knows what it is until you're sat down in front of the screen to watch something. And I'm the first person that has to pick what movie it is, and I don't know which movie to do. I have literally no idea. They're coming over in like 2 hours, and I actually haven't picked anything. So, please, I just need to field, like, what is your favorite movie of all time? Doesn't matter what genre. It doesn't matter if it's critically acclaimed or if it's not. The vibe that I'm going for is, like, I'd say, honestly, it seems so open, but it does feel like there's maybe not an animated movie. Not yet. So I'm looking for something that is, like, live action. Maybe has no superheroes. Sorry to all those superhero lovers. I'm with you, too. But I'm not looking to watch a superhero movie. Okay, yes, like something like in that vein. Those are my only 2 specifications. Despicable Me, The Big Lebowski, Her. Okay, wait, End of Evangeline. I actually need to watch that though. Neon Genesis, I need to watch. Speed Racer, 2008. Okay, good shout. The Muppet Movie. Oh, that is a good one as well. K-pop Demon Hunters /J. Okay, but I am going to get the Criterion disc of that whenever it comes out. I'm so excited. The Menu. Ooh, good pool. I haven't thought about that movie in a second. Oh, also, guys, I went and I saw this movie the other day that I low-key had, like, no expectations for because it's Olivia Wilde's new movie, and I thought Don't Worry, Darling was such a flop that I was sort of like, am I out? Like, I liked Booksmart a lot. I thought that Booksmart was great, and then I watched Don't Worry, Darling, and I was like, scratching my head a little bit going, huh? That is a bad movie. and then I went to see The Invite, which is her new movie. It has Seth Rogen and Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz. Guys, it's good. You should go see this movie. If it is in a theater near you, you should go see this. I actually think it was really good. And honestly, props to Olivia Wilde for making shit from a butt and then coming back better than ever. So, because I think that it is true that if you only took dubs your entire life, it would be insane. And I think that everybody deserves to have moments of failure and to rise from it. And maybe that's more so me speaking for how I view myself. But I think you guys should go see The Invite. What did you not like about Don't Worry, Darling? I thought that the script was not great. I thought that the actual storyline wasn't super compelling. Yeah, I didn't think the performances were very good. I really didn't think that Harry Styles was particularly captivating to me on screen. I just did not think it was a very strong movie in the way that it was comprised and put together. The Invite, though, is very strong. I think that in all the ways that Don't Worry, Darling fell short for me, it felt like The Invite felt like it addressed all of those things. Did you watch Dee Dee? I did. I love Dee Dee. I did. Shit, straight from a butt. Does Whiplash count? It does count. Good movie. Good movie recommendation. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, it'll never be enough. Not the horror one, though, the Netflix one. Wait, let me scroll up because I think I missed which one you were suggesting. The House. Oh, wait, Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is such a good movie. Hot Fuzz is such a good movie. I literally can't decide. Run Lola Run to keep everybody on the edge of their seat hooked. I have been trying to get a physical disc version of Run Lola Run that doesn't cost more than $30 because I feel like I'm just on principle. I don't want to pay more than $30 for a physical disc. I don't want to do it, but I really want to get Run Lola Run. Hot Fuzz was my all-time favorite for a while. It's so good. Like, the series of there's 3 movies. I got this actually like disc that has all 3 of them on them, where it's like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, and what's the third one that I'm blanking on? The World's End. I haven't watched The World's End yet, but I need to watch it because it's on this disc where it has all 3 of the movies. Yes, yeah. World's End. Does everybody here have a letterbox? I need to follow new people. Loki, y'all are tapped in on movies. Respect. Mr. Park, respect. And I think that you guys should commune. Suggest things to each other. World's End is a bit different, but a good movie. I think Hot Fuzz is better. Hot Fuzz is probably my second favorite. I would say Shaun of the Dead is my favorite Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg collab. I love zombies though, so I'm a little biased. I've only reviewed 3 movies on Letterboxd. That's okay, Dave. Hey, you don't need to review anymore if you don't want. If you want to watch an absolutely adorable documentary, Agatha's Almanac is amazing. Actually, I'm not familiar with what that is. Do I have Letterboxd on this computer? I don't know if y'all have this issue, but like on my gaming PC, I'm not signed into any fucking account anywhere. Agatha's Almanac. I'm so curious. I love a little documentary. Ooh, okay. Watch list. Arco. I need to watch that one too. Have you seen Scott Pilgrim? Yes, I love Scott Pilgrim. I love Edgar Wright. So fun. I'm scared to make a letterbox. LOL. Why are you scared, Jusong? Don't be scared. You can do it. Popular letterbox account that goes by the name Mayapog. Check it out. I try to keep up as much as I can on Letterboxd. Edgar Wright does great things. He does. Very fun to watch. Very fun to watch indeed. Robot Dreams. I cried. I love Robot Dreams. Did they ever make a physical Robot Dreams physical disc? I don't know if they did. Yeah, they only made DVD. That's a bummer. I low-key don't buy DVDs. Oh, unless they made a Blu-ray. They did! Okay, I'm gonna try and get it. It's $24. I will buy it. $24 is a little expensive though. I'm mostly buying mine that are mostly the Blu-rays that I buy, unless their Criterions are used and they cost like $4. I wish there was a letterbox for music. I guess it's like there must be some app, but I guess there's nothing that does feel as popular as the way Letterboxd is for movies. I got it from eBay for $15. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I need to get on my eBay shit again. Project Hail Mary was amazing. It was very good. My mom just sent me like it's so funny. Project Hail Mary is the most moved I've seen my mom be by a movie in like ages. My mom loved The Martian. She really loves reading Andy Weir books. And so I knew she was going to be very excited about Project Hail Mary, but guys, my mom uses Amaze in regular day-to-day conversations. She will text Amaze, and she will say Amaze. And she texted me a link to a YouTube video the other day that was like arguing the point that Project Hail Mary is a masterpiece. And she was like, you're a cinephile, like watch this. So sweet. I love when people get excited about movies. She's officially a cool mom. She always has been. Is Jurassic Park on the table? That's a good shout. I feel like that is kind of in the vein of what I'm looking for, is like a fucking 10 out of 10 classic. I'm looking for that. Interstellar is pretty good. That also is, it's a good shout. Everything Everywhere All at Once, also good. Okay, guys, yeah, you're listing good. You're making me ruminate on it, and I think I'll come to my decision later. But this is very helpful, just because it's easy to forget how many good movies are in the world. I'm kidding. It's easy to be overwhelmed actually by the number of good movies, but I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I will find a way. Okay. Will you let us know? You will see me log it later tonight. So whatever ends up happening, you will know the outcome. I'm getting on my like cuticle oil bag. I don't know if y'all have gotten into this before. Cuticle oil, as somebody who chronically picks her cuticles, I'm trying to replace it with getting like a cuticle oil pen and just slathering cuticle oil whenever I have the urge to pick my cuticles until my fingers bleed. And I'm trying to rehab my nails, and this is one way in which I'm trying to do that. Cinema Paradiso sounds like something in that vein. That's also something that I have not watched yet that I need to get around to. It's almost like you have an app of all the movies you've seen. I try. Honestly, I'm bad at adding stuff to my watch list on Letterboxd and also paying attention to what's in there so that way I can watch those things. Is it a movie that they haven't watched, or is it just a random movie with that criteria? I think that I'm aiming to find something that they haven't watched that I know that I enjoy. And it's kind of impossible, though, to pick a movie that like my boyfriend hasn't seen because he's seen literally everything. So I'm more so trying to gear this towards my friends. And I think I know one movie that they haven't seen. And I have to say this really quiet because I don't want my boyfriend to know what I picked. But it's crazy, guys. I think my current front runner is Titanic. They haven't seen it yet. These friends haven't seen it. And I think that it could be probably a really good movie to run on the projector. So that's kind of my pick right now. Be fucking for real. I know. It'd be rude not to. No, I know. I think it's a good movie. I really liked it. I only watched it for the first time. Trying to think. Not that long ago. Crazy Pool, actually. I feel like it's funny because they haven't seen it. So, I don't know. Repost, not yet watched it, but a 10 out of 10 I would watch is I Swear. Okay, I feel like I've heard that name before, but oh, yes, this was on my radar, and I do want to watch this. I'll put it on my watch list. I don't know where it's available. Looks like I could rent it on Apple. But I do really want to see that. How about the Romeo and Juliet version with Leonardo DiCaprio? Honestly, I need to watch the... Yeah, is that Baz Luhrmann's? I think it is. Romeo plus Juliet? Can't remember. I can't remember. Looked like you were holding a huge cigarette in your hands. That kind of is giving that. Why did they design it so that way it looks like a fucking cig? It is Baz, yeah. Okay, cool. Vibes. I'm gonna figure it out. It's genuinely fire. I watched every year. I can't believe I haven't watched it yet. Because I think the only Baz Luhrmann movies that I have seen are The Great Gatsby and Elvis. And then I watched Elvis like passively and I was not into it. So I might need to give the other one a shot. But I haven't watched The Great Gatsby one in a very long time either. Just something to take the edge off. Quite literally, just so that way I don't pick the fuck out of my cuticles. I also watched The Damned the other day, sort of folk horror by Thorder Paulson. Would recommend. The Damned. I love this. I'm just getting like recommendations that I can add to my watch list. Whoa, this feels like it's gotten a 2.8 on Letterboxd, but I feel like sometimes those are just like people really ride for something or they don't fuck with it at all. And I'm kind of into watching movies right now that people don't have like a straight down the middle reaction to. Like Disclosure Day. I was talking about this with my friends the other day. I don't know how many of y'all have seen Disclosure Day or know anything about it, but it's Spielberg's. I don't know. I did see mixed reviews, but I kind of liked it. Well, that's great. I feel like that's more power to you. Everybody should feel incentivized to like whatever they like, even if other people didn't enjoy it. Kiki's Delivery Service. Honestly, that'd be very on brand. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Disclosure Day is the new Spielberg movie, and I thought it was literal shit from a butt. It's so bad. To me, it was so bad. And I walked out, and the only thing comparable that I could talk about it to, like, kind of comparing it to was, like, Megalopolis. Megalopolis. I have seen Megalopolis. Megalopolis is one of the most insane movies I've ever seen. If y'all don't know anything about Megalopolis, it's Francis Ford Coppola's, like, golden child movie that he wanted to spend. So he spent so much of his own money trying to make this movie happen. It happens. He doesn't want to release a physical disc of it. He only wants people to see it in movie theaters. I went and I saw it at 9 a.m. when it came out. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But there are people that also watch that and like respect the spectacle of a guy who had a vision that was so insanely locked in, spent so much money of his own money trying to make it happen. There's a little bit of like, I respect the fact that you felt strongly enough about this idea that you wanted to make it, even though I might personally not enjoy it. Whatever. So there's that. And then the Spielberg movie comes out, Disclosure Day, where it also feels like it's sort of like Spielberg's message of like what he wants to say in this movie feels really locked in to, I don't know, whatever. I left watching Disclosure Day feeling like, at least with Megalopolis, it feels like there's like something to stand on. Like Francis Ford Coppola wanted to make this movie and he did it, even though nobody else wanted to make it for him. He did it himself. Like with Disclosure Day, I left being like, I don't know if I feel like there was that much passion behind it. But since watching it, even though I think it's one of the worst movies I've seen this year, I haven't stopped talking about it. And so there's something about it where I'm like, I must have been emotionally moved to some degree watching Disclosure Day, because I won't shut up about how bad I think it is. And there's something to be said about that. So I think that's beautiful. Megaslapolis. He sold all that wine to make that movie. Dog should have kept it. Yeah. We let the Coppola talk tonight. Go back to the club. All publicity is good publicity type shit. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It went like full circle from me watching Disclosure Day being like, I hope I never see that again. You'd have to pay me $1 million. To then a week going by talking about it with my friends and how we were all laughing about how little we liked it, to then being like, wait, do I want to watch this again just so I can make fun of it? So I don't know. Oh God, it's a rage bait movie. Like, it's funny because it's not even what it's trying to do. Like, and it felt so, I think so much of it does feel really earnest and rooted in somebody's like genuine feelings and desires for what they want something to say and do and what a narrative should be. But also it sucks shit through a straw. So yeah. And all credit to my boyfriend. That is a saying that he uses. Artificial intelligence, it's Spielberg. Okay, yes, I haven't watched AI yet by him, but I do want to watch it. And it's not like this is new from Spielberg either. He's definitely made movies where we've been like, okay, hey man, like, okay, grandpa, go to bed. Ready Player One. But then also he makes like amazing stuff too. So, and I think that's beautiful. We can all have flops and we can all have wins. At least the alien sounds in Disclosure Day were satisfying, right? That is true. I did like the alien sounds. Spielberg has some of all-time alien films. Disclosure Day is not one of them. I know, I'm sort of like, he is the godfather of all alien movies ever, and also it is a little bit funny that the guy who's known for the alien movies whiffs it so hard on this one. Have you watched any Kubrick movies, Maya? I have. I've watched a handful of them, but honestly not a ton. Did you like Ready Player One? I did not. In terms of the movie, I did not like it. I did really enjoy the book when I read it for the first time, but the last time I read it was when I was like 14. So it's been a minute. Should have put E.T. in Disclosure Day as a treat. I wish he was there. I love E.T. Even though he kind of freaked me out a little bit when I was a kid. Scary. E.T.'s a little scary on paper, I can't lie. Are you into foreign films? I am. I don't watch them nearly as often as I would like to, but I'm not just closed off to watching any of them by any means. I feel like Spielberg is kind of past his prime. Sure, maybe so. I am curious. It's like he clearly is just like still fucking doing it, and that's sort of awesome. That's sort of awesome. So I'm curious what will come next after Disclosure Day. Definitely feels like an interesting note to leave on. Never watched E.T. Dave, you should watch E.T. It's a really sweet movie. Thoughts on Memento? Oh my God, I don't think I've seen Memento. I feel like I've talked about Memento a lot though. Yeah, I haven't seen Memento. Honestly, it's funny. I'm not super well versed in Nolan's movies because I didn't even watch The Dark Knight until like literally last year. And then I watched Tenet when it came out. Didn't really watch it because of Nolan being the director. I watched it because I was like, okay, this on paper just sounds interesting to me. I didn't watch Inception. I don't think I've watched Inception fully, but I know I watched it in spurts and broken down. But I need to sit and think about that. Just got here. Why Minions? Well, it's hard to explain. The last stream that I did, Streamlabs had an outage, and so my chat wasn't working, and I was starting to feel lonely, so I dragged in my first draft pick, 2 Minions. And then I put the Rizzler on the screen too, just because people were saying put the Rizzler on the screen. And then we were talking about pigeons this stream, so I put a blue pigeon on the stream. And that's sort of how we got here. Arrival is so gas. It is. Oh, wait, that movie's good too. Loki, considering. Arrival used to be like my favorite movie ever. I would say that it's probably one of the first movies that I watched where I was like able to think about it, okay, here. I think the two movies that really changed my understanding of movies and made me think, oh, I like movies and I want to invest time in them were Arrival, but earlier than that, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I don't know, like, because I'm sure there's probably a world where somebody could watch The Secret Life of Walter Mitty and be like, yeah, this feels just like travel slop and like whatever. It doesn't really move you. But like, I love that movie. And I think I'm in the right generational pocket to like that movie. I think that The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is gas. I really like it. It makes me feel emotionally resonated with. It's so 2000s coded. Yeah, like it's so of a time. It's so of a time. Red, white, and royal blue. That'd be actually awesome if I sat everybody down to watch that. I love Walter Mitty so much. Yes. Well, now I need to watch The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, I guess. It's like so, yeah, it's so millennial coded. Like millennial wanderlust is definitely the way to describe it. But also it looks beautiful. I really like the soundtrack. I like Ben Stiller a lot in that movie. I think it's really good. Are you into Robert Zemeckis? Oh man, honestly, let me double check. Am I? Let's double check. Well, basically, not a ton because I don't think I've watched any movie. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Death Becomes Her is one of my favorite movies of all time. And so for that, I thank you, Robert Zemeckis. I thank you. I am not super into Back to the Future just because I didn't really have like a ton of attachment to it as a kid. I'd be curious to go back and watch it now as an adult. I've seen actually a lot of his movies, but I think the one that really has moved me the most was Death Becomes Her. I watched Forrest Gump and I thought it was fine. And I don't know if that's like a hot take or not. I just didn't particularly resonate with it. And obviously The Polar Express is something that everybody loves. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit is one of my boyfriend's favorite movies. So we did watch that together. That movie is good too. And I like that movie and I think it's very creative. And there's very few things that we get to see nowadays that look anything like it. So for that, I thank you, Robert Zemeckis. I will ride for Death Becomes Her, but sort of like he's not a guy that I'm like showing up being like, yes, I can't wait. Guys, low-key Polar Express kind of mid. I wouldn't say it's the strongest movie ever. Yeah. Have you seen Jumanji? Not in a long time. Are you gonna watch Girls Like Girls or Leviticus? Because I'm waiting for your review. I like how those are things that I seems like it's an either or situation. I don't have plans to see either one of them right now, but I like watching movies, so it's not out of the question that I will haul my ass to a theater and see it. Yeah, I don't think there will ever be a Roger Rabbit again. It's pretty unique. Pretty unique. I want to see Girls Like Girls. Go support Hayley Kiyoko, everybody. Adding Death Becomes Her to my watch list. It's so good. Talk about a queer movie. It's sort of queer. I guess it feels queer to me. They seem like angry lesbians to me. And I think that they're a little bit in love with each other. So maybe you should watch it. Favorite gay movie in honor of Pride Month. My favorite gay movie in honor of Pride Month. Well, I mean, I sort of say it as a joke, but also not really. I do talk about Lego Batman being a queer movie a lot of the time. And I do think that it absolutely is one. But my favorite queer movie... Oh, my favorite one. Probably The Birdcage right now, at least. The Birdcage is one of my favorite. Girl, what the fuck is that pic? Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at your Lego Batman reviews on Letterboxd. Yeah, it's literally, they are so gay to me. But the Birdcage is probably one of my favorite queer movies. Or Sorry Baby, which I guess the main character isn't stated as being explicitly queer, but there are queer themes and relationships that happen throughout the movie, and I really enjoy that one. And basically, yeah, those are probably my favorites. Birdcage is golden queer cinema. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. I really like it. Sorry Baby is so good, just traumatic. It is. God, I don't think I've sobbed harder after a movie before. Plus, I mean, Robin Williams, hello. He was a treasure. So true. So true. Does Wong Fu count? Yeah, Wong Fu absolutely counts as a queer movie. I love Wong Fu. Love Julie Newmar. I actually just got the Blu-ray for it because it was on sale. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have that one forever. I think that movie is really good. Oh damn, all my notifications are being buried under the Rizzler. Thank you for the follow. Sorry Baby Got Me Too. Past Lives, the other recent one that really hit me. Oh yeah, both those movies are so emotional. Mulholland Drive. I need to watch that one. Bottoms Clears is the best queer movie of all time. No criticism taken this time. I did really enjoy Bottoms. Have you watched Tar? Yes, that movie's fucking crazy. Low-key, I need to rewatch that shit because I watched it on a plane the first time. Gear Bear, thank you so much. Or is it Gare Bear? Maybe it's Gare Bear, maybe it's Gear Bear. Thank you for subbing. How about Y Tu Mama Tambien? I haven't watched it yet. I literally have so many movies that I need to spend the rest of my life getting to. And there's going to be so many more movies that come out. And I think that's beautiful and also overwhelming. Materialist was propaganda for settling down. Bruh. I haven't seen Y Tu Mama Tambien in ages. Yeah, I really hear good things, but I haven't sat down. Y tu. Bum, 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 bum. All of Us Strangers made me cry so much. I haven't watched that one either. There's a whole lot of banging in it. People should watch Tar ASAP. Yeah, Tar is a great movie. Tar is a very, very good movie. Damn, y'all are so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys because we can just talk shit about movies all day long. That's so fun. That is so fun. Ah, man. I can ignore tall people propaganda. I cannot ignore the propaganda for settling down. So silly. Hello. Uberlied Ben. I'm trying to think. What are amazing movies? What are some of the most amazing movies? You know, what's a series that I really ride for? John Wick, honestly. I really ride for John Wick. I saw John Wick 4 so many times. If I was bored while it was out, I would literally just haul myself to a movie theater and watch it again. John Wick Chapter 4. That movie is fucking good. I can't even lie to you. That's one of the best movies of all time. I couldn't make it past the first one because of that puppy. Yeah, that is also so true. POV, you take us to the movie theater. I wish. That'd be so funny if I could rent a whole movie theater to watch movies with you guys. Those movies are so fun. Yeah, I need to rewatch John Wick Chapter 4 because that movie's fucking good. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Pan's Labyrinth, good. Pool. Watch party in Discord. Ugh. We gotta do another movie night. It'll happen. Archie is so kind to have done so many already. Random question, but do you watch other streamers? Honestly, no. I think I consume clips, but I'm not really on Twitch as a user of the platform super frequently. Unless there's like a game that I'm really into and for some reason I'm starting to watch like pro games, which sometimes happens with like OWL. I used to do that a lot with Valorant. I would watch like competitive Valorant. But yeah, it's been a minute. Just like a 12-hour Discord stream where you rent out a theater and show movies. So lit. That would be so lit. Oh my god, this is the first time where I come off as tall. This is life-changing. Congratulations, Lonnie. I don't watch any other streamers. This is low-key the only stream I watch. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for picking me. Next to our meet and greet option is just everyone going to a movie theater. Oh. Can you imagine? I actually would literally be having the best time of my whole life. That would be so fun. We're going to watch Scott Pilgrim next movie night. People always vote for that one. That one's such a good one. That one is a very good pick. You have many options and we thank you for choosing MXM2. Thank you for choosing MXM2. Scott Pilgrim. That movie is so fun. Such a good movie night pick for sure. Ever since I started going to in person to watch VCT matches in person for Valorant, watching them on streams doesn't hit the same. It definitely feels like, yeah, I don't know. I liked watching stuff for pro esports when I was on a Discord call with my friends, but my friends and I are not watching esports with each other these days. So I'm not watching a ton by myself. What's happening on the left side of the screen right now? Sort of just like a vibe happening. I like the Minions. And we've got Cookie Monster and the Rizzler, but we've covered up the Rizzler with this blue pigeon that somebody told me about. I think slowly we'll just kind of add. It'll become like a collage. We'll have a ton of other stuff going on. Have I ever gone down a 90s movie kick yet? Sandlot, The Addams Family, Then and Now. I've watched a lot of 90s movies, but never with the intentionality of watching like the hits. But I totally want to. I feel like it's not off the table. I want to get back into the habit of like creating like a movie itinerary that I give myself each month. And maybe those are themed. So maybe I'll do like 90s movies or something in November. The 90s November movies. And I will just pick like 5 or so that I can try and knock out. But I'm sure I've watched a handful, but not in a minute. What's your favorite movie from the year you were born? That's a really good question. I'm pretty sure, when was movies released in 2000? Wow. Let's see. The top grossing movies in 2000. The number 1 movie was Mission Impossible 2. Then it was Gladiator, then Castaway, then What a Woman, then Dinosaur, and then How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Meet the Parents, The Perfect Storm, X-Men, and What Lies Beneath. The way in which I don't give a fuck about any of those movies. Interesting. Except I like Mission Impossible. 2000, why did I ask that question? I'm not that young though, you know. I know some of you are older than me, but this is, you know, this is my truth. The only good pick is Dinosaur. I want to find a movie that I liked from the year 2000, but like I don't know if I can. We're going to figure this out. Okay, actually I watched Aaron Brockovich recently and I really did enjoy that one. I watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And that one is really good as well. In the Mood for Love is also released in the year 2000. That is a very good movie. The Emperor's New Groove is also released in the year 2000. That movie is also very good. So is Bring It On. Okay, this is becoming increasingly more difficult the longer I look at the list. Interesting. Oh my god, Best in Show was released in 2000? I'm not a millennial. Let's be perfectly clear. I am not a millennial. I am a Gen Zer. I might have millennial tendencies because I was raised by BuzzFeed, but I am not a millennial. Hi, it's me, Toon. What's happening with you, Toon? We're checking out what movies were released in the year 2000. Which one's my favorite? Because Archie asked what people's favorite movie is from the year they were born. I would say based off this list, I'm going to go with off of the ones that I can see from the IMDb list of movies that were released in the year 2000, I would say Best in Show is probably my favorite off the top rated ones. Almost Famous is from 2000. Yes, it is. I did see that one. You sound so offended. I don't want to be accused of millennialism. Early Gen Z is a different energy compared to late Gen Z. That is true. Like, I'm definitely on the early side of Gen Z because I think Gen Z starts in 1998. And then it goes until when? When did we get cut off? And then when did it become like, is it Zoomers? Are those the next ones? I don't remember. Nope, I came out in 2004. I win. Is this a hot take? But I actually didn't really like The Notebook that much. I'm not trying to be like quirky and different. I just like... Sorry, Miles. I'm sorry. Everybody, I can totally understand. No, I'm not going to end stream. Okay, maybe soon. As a member of the Council of Millennials, I grant you the title Honorary Millennial. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's really okay. Loki, agree. I never really saw it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's like, I can totally understand why somebody would really fuck with The Notebook. And I have friends that love The Notebook more than anything. I had one of my friends over, and that's why I watched The Notebook for the first time, because it's one of her favorite movies. How about Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Also 2004. I like that movie. That movie I really like. The Notebook, I think I just didn't vibe with as much. And I honestly can't put it into words. I think that it's just like not a romance movie that I was as moved by as other people, but I had fun watching it with somebody who really loves it. I haven't watched The Notebook. You can watch it one day. Don't worry about it. Maybe the difference is how much internet technology a person was exposed to, not the year they were born. In terms of generation, I do feel like that is such a signifier because of how fast technology is developed. Like there's like micro generations that you could probably extrapolate off of like Gen Z or Zoomers and how people are experiencing the world. Low-key just eat up any romance movie ever, TBH. Honestly, valid. Nothing wrong with that. I recently watched a new one on Netflix called Voicemails for Isabel. That's a sweet romance movie. Miles, go check that out. I think you'd like it. You're a quirky girl. Not at all. I'm like one of the most normcore girls that ever existed in the world. In terms of maturity and how people act, yeah. I do think the internet and technology does affect that for sure. You need to go watch Nick Robinson. Looks so good. Yeah, it was good. I can't lie. I enjoyed Maya and Yo Gabba Gabba. Please. They put my song in, but put me in for real. Put me in for real. Hey, what's going on next with you? Also, Minion Core Girl. Period. What am I doing next? Okay. After this, I was talking with chat. I'm having a movie night with my friends tonight, but I have to pick the movie and nobody knows what it is until we literally start watching. So I was asking chat for suggestions because I couldn't decide. And I don't know if I still can, but I think I have my pick. And then tomorrow, I'm hosting my family this week. My brother, I was referring to the graphics. Fuck. Yeah. Shame on me for thinking you were interested in my fucking life. Fuck my life. I'm kidding. I actually don't know. Peach, if you have suggestions for what to put on the screen, let me know. Hello, Miss Toon. Hello, Tex-Mex Mango. No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Don't worry. I'm joking with you. Don't worry. My stupid chud life. That's funny. Is that why there's no couch behind you? Yes. Actually, exactly, Minx. There is no couch behind me. Good eye. We moved it into the movie room because we were only able to seat 2 because we had 2 recliners in there, but now we have a couch so we can seat 4. 4 people. Very exciting. Can you put a meme on? I mean, maybe. Which one? Have you seen After Sun? Not a Friends watch party vibe, but an incredible film. That is one of my favorite movies. It was one of the first Blu-rays that I ever bought for myself. I love After Sun. I think it is one of the most movies of all time. I love it. Put Hydrated up there. Oh, such a good shout. Where is it? Hydrated Addison Rae. Do they have... Wait, I actually don't think that I can find like a good... Can I even put like a GIF on? I don't think I can. I can just put like a... I'll put a screenshot of the video. Hydrated. No, Addison. Like hydrated. Oh, okay. She's saying hydrated. Hydrated. I have completely botched the video because I just completely make up my own version of how she says it, and I think it's beautiful. Since you have my number 1 enemies on the minions up there, can you add Ham from Toy Story so I feel better? Yes. Ham, Toy Story. Oh, he's so cutie. Love him. Hold on, let me find a good pic of him. My bitch pose nasty. Wait, actually, I love this photo of him and Mr. Potato Head playing cards. I'm gonna put this in. Thank you, Archie. Yeah, y'all haters for real, but it's okay because if you like them, if you fuck with them, we can make this work. Okay, there they go. Can you please put Rocky up there from Project Hail Mary? It's sort of hard because he's sort of just like a little guy. In the sense that he is sort of hard to discern him in a photo because he is just so small and rock-like. You know? Mr. Clean belongs with this crew. Oh my god. Girl, I'm an OG hater. I've been here. I know. Yeah, photos of Rocky are kind of hard because you don't really get to see him that well. Chikawa movie. I redeemed. I make some hydrate. Go hydrate. Fuck, I literally don't have water. All I have is this coffee with melted ice. Can you accept this coffee with melted ice? Will you give me a pass, please, for my coffee with melted ice? Ice is water. It's okay. Ryan gets it. Girl, that's probably awful. I'll let you dehydrate. Thank you! Delicious. Delicious. Girl, do not drink that. Well, it's too late for me already. Hold on, Mr. Clean. We can put Mr. Clean. Does they have like a PNG? Mr. Clean PNG. I just noticed you can see the reflection of the monitor in the tour poster. There you go, guys. You can see it all happening. Mr. Clean, Roblox edition. I just, girl, you're gonna get on stream in a few weeks and be so confused. No, literally, I'm gonna leave town and come back on my computer and start stream, and then immediately all these images are gonna be here. I found your tweet on Pinterest and you will never guess what tweet it is. I'm actually scared. I've been on the internet for so long. I really don't know what it is. I've gone through so many hater arcs. Is it about Minions? It's definitely about Minions. Was I talking about how much I hated them? Okay, Lonnie, enough. Why are you doing this to me? You know that's a blocked term inside of my stream. I'm not going to put that through. She mentioned something about Minecraft YouTube, and it will not be passing through the chat. We all agree which collage pic is the best one, right? Right? It is kind of the best one. Looks like I'm holding them. She switched up. Lonnie's always been my number one op, and that's the truth. Can we put a comically huge banana next to the Minions? Yeah, we can. Even the Minion haters should be okay with this one because it's sort of like, it's what? It's a fucking banana. It's a fucking banana, okay? It's because she bullied me for being allergic to milk. It is a little bit hilarious that you're allergic to milk. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing until you showed up saying that you had an allergy. This is so ridiculous. I'm putting it behind the Minions. My hate is not unprompted. Fine, sure, whatever. Put that peanut butter jelly time banana on there. I don't blame you, Lonnie. She called me mid on Saturday. I'm so sorry, frickety frackety. I'm so sorry. You mean lactose intolerant? I think she's like straight up allergic to milk though. I do know people now that are allergic to milk, and so I would like to say, Lonnie, I'm sorry. I'll pretend this is your mood board for your next album. Pretty beautiful, huh? The company I work for has ridiculous decorations. I just found out today they have a human-sized banana. You could ride like a horse? Every day I'm affirmed that people spend money on far stupider things than I do. Add the Overwatch HUD to stream too, I reckon. Wait, that's actually so funny. This is the most files I've ever had. Fuck these fake ass PNGs. Fuck these fake ass PNGs. Delete. Can't trust anybody these days. What the hell? I literally can't find one. I can't find a transparent image. Nourishy's back in the building. Jenny allergic to it triggers my asthma. I'm sorry, Lonnie, for ever making fun of you. I apologize. I just joined. What is happening? Sort of a vibes-based stream. I tab back over and there's a giant banana. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, guys, I actually need to go. And I need to go on a bike ride and go be outside for a little bit. But I'm going to see you guys next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday and not this Saturday, but next Wednesday. My Yeehaw tweet. Shout out. Shout out Yeehaw. I'm going to go. I'll give you one final peek at this girl. We say goodbye to you, and we will see you next Wednesday.